All right, how you doing? Good. All right. We come to the third volume of the Dostoievski biography written by Joseph Frank. Now we will talk about the effects of the liberation when he left the prison. This book covers the period between 1860 and 1865. Okay. So first of all, the most important thing about this volume, it's because Dostoevsky left prison. Actually, before left prison, he had to be in a Russian army for a while. You know, he was a military before because he studied engineer in a military school. You know, so he had to cover a period working for military government before getting his civil rights again, right? And there's interesting things about this volume when he said like life is life everywhere, you know. So when he was in prison, you know, he saw people acting. He saw prison as a society within a society. I have never been to jail, and I hope it never happened, but we never know what can happen. But he saw jail as a microcosmos from the world, you know. But it's a society anyway, you know. And he talks about the experience he had playing as an actor in jail, you know, during the Christmas celebrations, you know. And he was considered to be a good actor because people gave him some applause and all these things. In this part two, in this volume, because before going to jail, he was starting to establish his name as a writer with the book Humiliated and Offended. But then he had to come back and he drew his name again, you know. And it was hard work because he was an ex-jailman. And people used, for example, he had problems to travel around all the places because the security system of Russia had to put the eyes on him, you know, like checking his mail, you know, his letters to the family letters to him, and all this shit. In some letters he even say, "Oh, be careful because this letter is being read by the security service of Russia," you know. Another things he said in this volume, it's about his vision of the society, a real Christian society, you know. So, and he says something about abolishing marriage, you know. Like he also talked about the rights of the women, you know, not to be treated as something not important for the society, you know. He tried to see women as equal as men, but when he got married, he acted like ordinary men used to act sometimes, because it's a development, you know. You don't change your mind from night to day. But it's interesting because he said he make a connection with Christianity because Jesus preached that the whole world is our family, you know. So if you don't have marriage, if you don't get married, so my neighborhood's kids, they are my kids too, you know, and my kids are neighborhood's kids too. But you know, when you go to real life, it doesn't work like that at all. And he also talks about the difference between extraordinary people and ordinary people, and the discussion that actually, if you go to Crime and Punishment, the character of Raskolnikov, you know, show this very well. That is can be give permission to extraordinary people to do some things that ordinary people can't do, you know. One example is killing the other, you know. So the idea of the Raskolnikov is that the 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 girl who owns the house that he was living, the apartment, the flat he was living, he said that she doesn't deserve to live because she was a greedy woman and all this shit. And so him as a superior entity, he could kill her and it would be okay, you know. But we know that is not right. This and so in this book we can see how jail changed Dostoevsky approach to life. Actually, I didn't say, I couldn't say change. I would say like um, uh, go deep. You know, it may, because he already have, at least I see, he already had this sensation of seeing the other individuals respectfully, and don't do try not to do to the others what he doesn't want to be done with him, you know. But after jail, he's just go deeper and deeper and deeper, you know, and became the Dostoevsky that we all know. This is the third one.